Welcome to Brian's Action Figure Reviews, and today's review I've got a Star Wars Black Series collection figure, and it's a really old one. So you might call this a retro flashback review or something clever along those lines, but in reality this is a Pegwarmer review, and it is of Dryden Vos. You may have seen him in my haul video. He was played by Paul Bettany, who also does The Vision, which unfortunately meant all I could hear or think of anytime he spoke in this movie was The Vision, so I really could not take him seriously as a villain. Spoilers for anyone who's seen Solo, but it is out 100 years by now. Darth Maul was the real bad behind this guy's organization, the Crimson Dawn, so I feel like maybe he should have been the bad guy in the movie and had this guy as, like, I don't know, second in command, but more, I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling, so let's look at the box. As you can see, he comes with these two daggers. Fist looks good. The box looks good. Dryden Vos. On the back, it says all that stuff. Number 79 in the red box. And actually, look at this picture. He looks so much younger here than he actually did in the movie, which is weird. I don't know. The public face of the Crimson Dawn Syndicate. Dryden Vos is a contradiction, a pitiless enforcer known as a gangster of wealth and taste. His good manners shouldn't be mistaken for weakness, though he can change from generous host to ruthless killer in a moment. That's what it says there. So basically any generic gangster ever. So yeah, let's get this guy out of the box. Not a great character really, but hopefully the figure will be better. I'm just glad to have him on my shelf because, I don't know, I like having more bad guys on the shelf, especially when it comes to Star Wars, when you're usually only limited to bounty hunters and red laser sword wielding Sith. So having more enforcer and officer type guys is cool. Here we have Mr. Crimson Dawn himself, Dryden Vos, out of the box. And as you can see, it's a really good likeness. The lines down his face and everything. And the body is decent. It's the standard, like, officer body, I think. If you go around, you can see the cape. Now, this cape slash jacket thing is sort of annoying. If you look at it here, right, this part, it should connect somewhere. But I've looked around and this just hangs loose. So you can actually take it off. Like so, like there, off the shoulder. But he just looks silly without it. For me, this should connect somewhere. I don't know why they made that choice. But anyway. Accessories wise, he does come with the two gold daggers, which you see him use at the end of Solo. They fit perfectly on his hands. And actually, while I'm here, I'm just going to take one of those off for a second, just to show you up close. They fit perfectly on his hands. And you can see them there. They're really nice, sculpted into kind of goldish plastic. And they work really well. So I can't complain about those. Let's remove the jacket, even though I said I wouldn't, just to do articulation. And as you can see, it's quite malleable. It's not stiff, it isn't awkward to get off. But yeah, you can take that off. So articulation wise, his head doesn't have a lot of up and down movement actually, or a little bit side to side. You do get a full rotation. Arms go around in circles. You have no bicep swivel, but you do have the single elbow joint that also rotates. You get a little bit of an ab crunch here at the stomach. The hands go around in circles. And yeah, that's it for the hands. So not the best articulation wise. Now I will say this character doesn't do much in the films, so he doesn't need an awful lot of articulation. But yeah, still, you'd like to have it just anyway. The arms do go up this far as well. Forgot to show you that part. And if you look at his finger, don't know if you can see that there. He does have a ring on there as well. Legs go out this far. He does the full splits almost. He does have thigh swivels, and he does have very tight double jointed knees which go all the way back up, so he can kick his own ass. The shoes have rockers on them. You get an upward movement on them as well. Now, let's check his height. I've got a funny little thing for you here as well in a second. So, height-wise, Mr. Vos is just under 6 inches. So he's pretty big for a Star Wars figure, I would think. Here he is next to a Marvel legend, which is about the same height, and it is the same actor. So that's quite accurate, him and Vision, Mr. Paul Bettany. Here he is next to a Dragon Stars Goku, bit taller than him. Here he is next to an AEW Cody Rhodes, who's quite bigger. And here he is next to another Marvel Legends figure, Hugh Jackman. So yeah. What do you think, guys? I know this is an old figure, but I wanted to review it anyway. So let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay notified. And we'll see you later, guys. Have a great one. Bye.